Hello, and welcome to another stream of the ultimate hardcore shiny Manectric Hunt live. My name is ElectriCrew here in yet another stream where we will be continuing our never-ending quest to find a singular shiny Manectric. It has been 4 years now. We're on the 4th year now. It's taking forever. I am not playing it very often, to be fair, but we are at 6,700 encounters now, and still nothing. It's the man Ectric. Yeah, exactly. We're hunting Ectric himself. Exactly. But thank you so much for joining, everyone. I really hope you're doing well. Ash, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Absolutely. So grateful for the support. I hope you are all doing wonderful. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. We are going to be doing our normal setup nowadays, which is to play some Pokemon Emerald Shiny Hunting. I just need to make sure the joypad is set to 1. But yeah, we're going to be playing some normal Emerald for the Shiny Hunt. And then we're also going to have PLA going in the corner so that whenever we are able to get an STD, we'll switch over to there for a few minutes. Should be good. But yeah, let's get everything set up and we'll be good to go. I think that, yeah, TTS program is already running. We're good to go. Alright, so I want to hunt in, I want to hunt in, the Mirelands. Hell yeah, STDs. Yeah! Oh yeah! Just waiting for STDs, you know it. But thank you so much, everyone who joined in the stream as it started. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Pokefan, for giving us the like goal. Sudoku doesn't. Ash, of course, and Luigi, thank you so much for being here as the stream started. I'm glad that you're here. We're going to return to the village. Alright. I am going to also lower the volume in my headphones because I can't really hear myself think all that much. There we go. Ash, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Congratulations to Kirsten. You now have access to custom emotes. Alright. We're going to go to... Let's just go to my own. It's fine. Alright. Good stuff. Alright. So that's loading. Now we can go over to this game. Four? Shoot. Let's go to default 1. I might have to reconfigure. Hold on. Please hold. Down. Left, right. A, B. Select start. And then capture, we're gonna do 11, right? Or not, we're gonna do come on. Dazzling, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. And Ash, are you ready for the switch to direct tomorrow? I forgot that was happening, to be honest. Quite excited. This is fun. Alright. Cool. Joypad 1. There we go. Thanks to the member. Yeah, congratulations. You now have access to custom emotes. Glad to have you here. Alright. We are back in the game. And we're going to see if we can't get ourselves a shiny. Beautiful. Oh, so how's everyone's day? I had a decent enough one. I actually got a decent amount of sleep last night, which was, unlike yesterday, Yesterday was actually kind of a bad day, all things considered. I was that night going into yesterday, I went to bed like after the stream and stuff like that, and I apparently was snoring more than usual, and my wife kept trying to wake me up to like get me to stop snoring, and it just like completely messed up my sleep that night. And I like at a certain point I was like paranoid to fall asleep because I didn't want to like be woken up again. And
some geeky mages or a tent?
Who would win, some geeky mages or a tent? That's a good question. I don't know. Also, let me real quick. I think the volume on this is out of whack. I should lower this. There we go. That way you can hear the TTS better. But yeah, I was trying to. I ended up getting like paranoid that I was gonna, because like I didn't want to like wake her up or be woken up.
For a string of robberies that I accidentally participated in.
Interesting.
One giant misunderstanding, you see. Whoopsie doopsie whimsy.
Yes. The good old days of accidentally robbing stores. But yeah, I was paranoid. It made it even harder for me to sleep. And then I had to get up and go to work, and I ended up sleeping through like alarms, because like when I did eventually fall asleep, it was like later and I was like tired, and so I didn't wake up to my alarms. And yeah, it was just not a good start to the day, and then I was just like really anxious throughout the day. And it was just not a great day. Not a great day. I ended up hanging out with some friends and playing a little bit of Marvel Rivals, and we ended up having a pretty good win streak. So like the day ended off fine, but it was just a really bad throughout most of it. And then this morning I had my weekly therapy appointment to check if my meds are working, which are now bi-weekly because I'm basically waiting for the drugs to like prove that they're worth it or not. Yeah, it was I was able to talk through some stuff, which was nice, and then work was fine, and then got home and I made some fried chicken, and it was pretty damn good, I gotta be honest. It was the first time I ever tried a buttermilk fried chicken recipe, which is like what they like the batter that they typically use for like the the restaurant made fried chicken. It's not usually breading, it's usually buttermilk. And so I tried out a recipe for the first time, and it came out pretty damn good. I gotta be honest, it was pretty good. It took me a while, but it was good. So that might be added to the repertoire. Although I gotta see how good I feel when I eat it, because it's not the healthiest thing in the world, I don't think, and it might not be a good thing to include too often. Sorry you didn't sleep well. Didn't mean to interrupt your thoughts. Oh, you're all good. You're all good. Can confirm I was also involved in those robberies of my own volition, though. There you go. Yeah. See, you want to make sure that you're actually intending to commit the robberies.
Ectric is challenged by Season 2 Squid Game champion Beetlejuice.
Oh, no. Whatever will I do? Butt milk. Yes. It was butt milking fried chicken. Sounds disgusting. Now I just want fried chicken. I mean, I could send you the recipe. It's quite good. It took a little bit of work, and you had to make sure, like, mostly it was just making sure that the oil wasn't too hot, so that it didn't, like, the outside didn't cook too quickly before the inside got to a good internal temperature. That was like the main thing. But I was like getting really paranoid because the instructions online were like, you gotta make sure that it doesn't that it stays at like 340 degrees Fahrenheit. You gotta make sure that it stays there, because Otherwise, it's gonna like either cook too quickly or too slowly, and you're not gonna get to the good internal temperature. So like they were really harping on the fact that like you got to make sure the oil stays the same temperature. And I found that in trying to do that, it was coming out worse. So I just kind of was like, I have enough confidence in my cooking skills that I can kind of eyeball and see when things are cooking well versus not. I still used a meat thermometer to like check the internal temperature because, you know, salmonella. But it was it ended up coming out much better when I was just like, oh, this looks like it's kind of getting a little too golden too quickly. Let me lower the heat a little bit or take the pan off of the heat for a second, and then letting it like simmer down a little bit and kind of doing it that way. It worked out a lot better. So I think I'm just going to do that next time. I have to have more faith in myself. Can't be eating medium rare chicken. Exactly. Top 3 trombones: slide, valve, rusty. Valve trombones are actually pretty cool, gotta be honest. I failed every single stealth check yesterday. It was weird. Oof. That's rough, buddy. Do I have any STDs? Nope, still clean. Alright. Also, let's do a discussion about topic. So did I, but I'm built like a half orc. The best trombone is the mangled one Ectric has. Oh, you mean that one? Good times. Yesterday was Trans Day of Visibility, which means stealth did not work.
Describe your disaster in one word.
Yeah, that's tough to do. Here we go. It's on the wall now. Yeah, it's a decoration. It was not on the wall because I was extremely lazy in decorating non-camera portions of this this room. And honestly, I'm still slacking because this wall over here is supposed to have a bunch of posters on it, and I just haven't gotten around to it. All my invisibility potions quit working. I hope that you're still safe and okay. But you know, Trans Day visibility, it sucks that you couldn't partake in the way you would like to. Mangled trombone sounds painful. I mean, it got in a fight with a bike and it lost. That's all that happens. It's now got a permanent erectile dysfunction. It happens. I'm good. It's just running joke. Oh, okay, good. I was just making sure. That kind of stuff can get scary real fast. So I didn't want to take it too lightly. Can you recast pass without trace now that you've long rested? Right. What was I gonna do? I was just gonna do something and I forgot. Oh well, probably not important. Oh, I was gonna say that I'm not trying to bait you into doing this, but like, have you guys liked the stream? It's showing 0 likes, which doesn't usually happen. I'm wondering if YouTube is just effing up with the likes, because like usually it's about similar to what the concurrent viewers are, and right now it's showing 0. Oh, now it's going up. Whoops. I swear, I was not trying to bait you into doing it. I wasn't trying to shame. I was legitimately curious if YouTube was effing up, because like it was weird that it was exactly 0. Can't confirm I already liked the stream. I may be a terrible person, but I have standards. Well, there you go. I like prior to stream, but I unliked and reliked. Okay, so maybe it was broken, and now that you're reliking it's fixed it. I don't know. Weird stuff. Whatever the case, it's now shows higher than 0, so I'm okay. My ego is intact. I have gotten the validation I needed from people on the internet. We're good to go. I live to be an egomaniac for another day. YouTube said you aren't allowed likes. It's true. It's true. They specifically said that I'm not allowed to do it. I got an email and everything. Also, I posted my first short in like 9 months today. That was exciting. I did not intend for it to be on April Fool's Day, but it kind of worked out funny that way. And I think the goal is to post 3 times a week for shorts. I'm not going to go back to daily just yet. I need to like ramp myself back up into it and create like a backlog and stuff like that. But I think my goal is to post like Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. So essentially the days when it's most likely I'm not going to be streaming. So that's the goal for now, is to post Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. And we'll see how it goes from there. But Mom, it's my turn with the likes. We have likes at home. The likes at home not showing up. I can have 300 fresh likes flown in from Chile by midnight. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. I find some. I talked to a guy. He talks to a guy, and I got some likes. I don't know what to tell you. It's all above board. He owes me a favor. My disaster in one word is cat. Every disaster in my life has come back to the little guys. Love them, but they're my events. Oh boy. I'm curious, but I also like your discretion whether you want to share or not. I did notice the short. Let's go. Travis, welcome to the stream. How we doing? I am doing good. Today. Yesterday kind of sucked, but today's good. Today's good. Turner Kid, I liked your shorts. Oh, thank you. Has this man lost his sanity yet? Years ago. Years ago. We're just coasting on the fumes of my mania at this point. These legs fell off a truck, so you might as well have them. Hey. Sid, welcome to the stream. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. My disaster in one word is weather, which I complained about extensively last stream. Fair, fair. Is it fixed? Are you winning, son? Sorry. Are you winning, daughter? So I heard you talk about the stream schedule. Oh, I was talking about the stream schedule. I was talking about my shorts schedule. My goal is to post shorts on the days I'm least likely to stream. So like Tuesday, Friday, Saturday is the goal for now, because I usually will stream on Sundays, unless something crazy goes on. I stream either Monday or Tuesday usually, depending on what my schedule looks like, and then Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday's Baldur's Gate, and then Thursday's just a regular old stream. And then Friday I'm usually off, and then Saturday is like 70-30 no. So on the days like when I'm most likely not going to be streaming, I'm going to post a short so there's at least something going on the channel. Animal shelters, sad things happen. Yeah, that makes sense. That's less fun than I was hoping for, but understandable for sure. I'm not actually doing too great. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sid. Well, I hope that at the very least we can take your mind off of things and help to keep you entertained a little bit. But I hope that you start feeling better and whatever you're dealing with starts to get better. Almost came into stream saying, "Are you winning, son?" I'll see. It came back on yesterday. Nice. My buddy yesterday, we were playing some Marvel Rivals, and all of a sudden, his internet just completely crapped out, and we ended up in a 5v6, and it was very difficult. Yeah, and he was. It's like 1 a.m, and he's on like he's on like the what's it called, the virtual help line online with his with like
checks
the robot.
clipboards. So it looks like my supplier sent 301 volcanic soil raised likes, a couple of foot-long subs, and this half an animal cracker someone donated.
God, I'll take the 311 likes. The foot-long subs, give them over to Tony, and then you can keep the animal cracker. That's for you for being so good. But yeah, he ended up on. They're trying to schedule a freaking tech to come out at like 1 in, and he's like, "What the hell is going? What the hell is this guy gonna do? It's probably an outage, and why is why is he what is he gonna do? And also, what he's not coming at 5 in the or 2 in the morning. So it was interesting. Tried the April Fool's patch for Overwatch today, and my ping spiked to over 3,000. Dang. Why are you playing this game? I was forced to play Pokemon Imperium. Oof. My cat scratched me for sitting in my bed today. Oof. Nothing doing yet. Sudawood doesn't. Thank you so much for the $3 dono. Half an animal cracker somebody donated. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat for Sudawood doesn't. Thank you for your generosity. Truly. 1 in the morning is a terrible time to come out. No one is around to hear you. Exactly. Plus, it's optimum. Why? They're not gonna come out anyway. I give you the other half, but I hate it. Ellie, thank you so much for the $3 dono. Let's get some hype in the chat for both Sudawood and Ellie. Thank you. Let me go give you some likes as well. Some hearts. I love you, posts. I don't know why it's turning into a Boston accent, but my laptop decided to die. What did I miss? Ellie and Sudawood doesn't both donated half an animal cracker. Here we go. Coming out speed run when? I don't know. Would that how would that work? Would you have to like have a child say I'm gay as soon as possible after being born? Is that the speed run? Because if so, I've already lost. Baza. Huh? Oh, why are there no STDs forming in the game? I'm curious. So every single time I see one of those like dance trends, I always want to participate, but do it me doing the dance while holding like a Wiimote or something like that, and having like gameplay of someone absolutely demolishing in like Wii Sports or something like that, and just have like the text be like this guy must be absolutely in the this guy must be absolutely intensely tempting to win. I can't imagine how good this person is. And then it's that person's perspective, and they're just doing the dance trend while playing and winning. I don't know why that's the one that comes to mind, but it always is a thing that I kind of want to try. But it also involves me having to learn a dance trend, so I don't know if it's worth it. And I have to not only learn it and perform it well enough to like to get it on camera, but then I have to edit myself dancing, which is not going to be fun. I am not used to seeing below here on camera, and I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. So, I don't know. You start a timer and find a random stranger as fast as you can. Tell them you're gay and run. Oh, that's at least more doable. We have a strict ask tell policy. You have to shout you're gay at the top of your lungs and prepare for hugs. That's actually kind of sweet. Still no Grey Dog? No, my wolf, unfortunately, no. We've been working on it, but no such luck yet. And we haven't even had any STDs to make me feel better. It's crazy. Nope. To be fair, this is still under odds. Like, the odds are 1 in 8,192. They are... I am still well within, like, normal odds of getting this. It's, yeah, I just have not done that many encounters. And honestly, maybe I should start, like, setting up multiple, instances of the game and hunting in multiple, because, like, it would definitely pass the time quicker. For some reason I randomly thought of a game called coming out with Bennett Body. Bennett Body D's nuts. Should not have to wait this long to experience an STD. Exactly. This is ridiculous. Am I not good enough for an STD? Maybe I'm not pretty enough. This is America. I deserve an STD. Oh, getting over it with Bennett Foddy. I see. Coming out with Bennett Body. Oh, next stream, possibly Finatu, or please don't touch anything 3D. Tomorrow's stream is Baldur's Gate, and then Thursdays is which one did I say for Thursday? Oh, it's Jackbox on Thursday. But it's possible one of those games could possibly come up in the next variety stream. There. Wednesday is Bald Gay, which is ironically because I usually can't be there for those. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you're not able to make those because you're the only one that like consistently talks about Baldur's Gate in any of the streams. Everyone else who joins in on the Baldur's Gate streams is generally there just to hang and not necessarily for the gameplay. Or to see, you know, hot people. But it's funny that the one person that comes into streams consistently that is also into Baldur's Gate can't make the Baldur's Gate streams. It's just an unfortunate series of events. Instead of climbing a mountain, you have to navigate your way through a very dark closet with a bunch of random stuff in it because someone cleaned their room super fast. That's actually kind of fun. I like that idea. Isn't that just Pajama Sam? True. The masterpiece that is Pajama Sam. I'm there both to hang and thirst for characters. Exactly. I honestly, I was thinking mainly of you in both instances. Go. Finally! Oh, we finally got an STD. Let's go. Alright. So we're gonna switch on over to this. We have
If I
0
get jump
shinies.
scared, you get jump scared.
There we go. If I get jump scared, you get jump scared. Alright. Then we'll add... Oh, no, never mind. Cool. Let's go over to... here. Wednesday is my weekly best friend hang, and we usually play BG3 ourselves. Ah, fair enough. I usually do a hang with the college friends on Friday nights, and then Saturday and or Monday to Tuesday are hangs with the high school friends. So I understand the need for a night to chill with the bros, or the broettes, or the brother thems. All right. While we do that, I'm going to pause the music, and I'm going to unmute the game so you can actually hear the game sounds, and we're good to go. Imagine having friends to hang with. Couldn't be me. I mean, listen, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you just gotta hang with friends. And sometimes you just gotta not have friends. Thirsting for the characters despite not wanting to be with any of the characters. I don't know. I definitely am. Honestly, I emotionally thirst for them. That's it. I thirst for their like the character interactions and stuff like that. I feel like I would definitely enjoy like the romance genre if I were to like get into it more thoroughly. Although I don't know. I feel like I enjoy romances, but I don't know if I would enjoy like the tropes of the romance genre, because I've heard a decent number of them, and I don't know how I vibe with those. So I thirst for them for the lols. Oh my goodness gracious.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty. But halves of animal crackers are quite far down the list. Now, I'm a bear. Wink, wink, large wink.
Ominous. SCD music creepy AF? For sure, yeah. It's not the most fun music to interact with, but it is very fitting for like the vibe that they're going for. And then all we need is to hear the bring when we see a Porygon. It'll be great. It is, I just never heard it. Really? I feel like I've played this game enough that it, like, even if you hadn't heard it from in your own game, like, I'm surprised. Or, welcome to the stream. Good to have you in. Hope you're doing well. See, I love the romance genre, rom-coms to be more precise, and yet I don't want to be with anyone. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. Like, sometimes just, like, it just gives you the warm fuzzies, and it doesn't matter if you, like, you don't necessarily need to want to, like, have whatever romance that they're having yourself. Sometimes it's just fun to see people be happy. I'm also a fan of rom-coms and stuff. Oh, Halcyon, my snuggly man whore. I always waited outside the distortion while it formed. Ah, fascinating. I guess that makes sense. I could just go here. Never mind. I was spotted. Bam, bam. Shenavoy? Disappeared right before I had to deal with the hydro cannon. Oh, 2 Umbreons. Neat. One of whom is an alpha. Damn. So where the oh, there we go. Unfortunately, it's not looking like we're gonna get Porygon this round. Or this STD. Which sucks. It's actually a term for that outside of aromantic. It's agoromantic. Interesting. Agoromantic D's nuts? Sorry. Whenever I hear a word that vaguely could be a D's nuts joke, I just say it to, like, stop someone in case it was a D's nuts joke, so I ruined the joke for them. Plus, it's funny when it's obviously not a D's nuts joke. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo-boo-boo. Yeah, it was that was certainly some Umbreons there, and then a whole ass Typhlosion, but no Porygons, which sucks. BG3, the most woke game probably ever, and we love it for it. Exactly. The Shadow King. For sure, for sure. It's April Fool's, guess what? What? Chicken butt? Seeing game where queer people are not side characters really made last year more tolerable for me. That's awesome. As someone who's poly, seeing BG3 talk about it as a respectful romance option was so refreshing. Yeah, honestly, like, and especially like even from someone who's like monogamous, just being able to have that the option to like do polyamory just from a I want to have all of the relationships type of thing. Like, just a practical standpoint, even in the game, it's nice to have. But like the fact that it's like so normalized in the game, the representation is awesome. And like there's no like separate dialogue options if it's like a same sex relationship versus a heterosexual one. Like all of it is exactly the same. Aside from, you know, regardless of what characters and what respective genders are in however many relationships, it's just it's dope to see. Less dope is the fact that I didn't get any shinies, but these things happen. Chicken butt? Yeah, I thought so. Alright. Go over here. Alright. We mute the game audio, unmute the music, and we switch back here. I had to get it in before midnight. Of course. You just in time, depending on which time zone you're in. I assume east if you're worried about that. Also, thank you so much for 5 likes, everyone. I really appreciate it. I am indeed EST. Yeah, me too. I was thinking about it though, because like, I don't know if y'all have seen the news recently, but things aren't going great here in general. And I was like I wasn't seriously contemplating like, should I move? But like I was thinking, if I were to move, how would this work out? And like, first of all, I think the most reasonable one would be to like move to Canada, because like it's close and I don't have to fly. and they mostly speak English and that kind of stuff. So it really wouldn't make much of a difference in terms of like the like logistics. But like if I were to move somewhere in like Europe, then funny enough, my normal stream time would actually be like a reasonable hour for people in the US, which kind of could work out. It's kind of funny because like if I were like 4 or 5 hours ahead, that would just mean that you would be watching my streams at like 7 or 8 p.m. as opposed to like midnight. It'd be great. Join me in the land of maple syrup and mousse. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm gonna, but I'm not saying I haven't thought about it. I like them late. Oh, there you go. Don't worry. I'm not moving. There's no plans. My wife and I just refinanced our house. We're not moving. We are legally obligated to pay at least a year's worth of our mortgage.
And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. I am Splendor.
Perfect. But yeah, not moving. And it just was a thought I had while having existential dread about how many rights are going to be rolled back. Ruining BG3 quotes is fun. You love to see it. You'll love to see it. Honestly, just even using regular BG3 quotes and just having the dandy voice say it is perfect in and of itself. Oh, I think I need to save up some mods. I'm going to hold off on TTS until I've saved enough. All right, sounds good, Dazzlin. There we go. Never been happier to not live in the U.S., but I wish I was further away. I mean, yeah, the nuclear fallout will still hit you, unfortunately. But if it makes you feel any better, nowhere is safe. I'm less than 10 hours from the border. It isn't far. Yeah. I am also less than 10 hours from the border. It's rough, man. Actually, I feel like there are very few places in Canada that aren't less than 10 hours from the border of the US. It's a pretty big border. Wait, Dazzling, how the hell do you only have 1200 watts? I thought I gave like 100,000 to every person that was in chat at that point. Maybe I did. Maybe you weren't there when it happened. Most of Canada lives in the southern part. Yeah, exactly. So it's even closer. Like I'm pretty sure like more than like some crazy like high percentage lives in like the what, like 50-mile span of like Toronto to Ottawa or something like that. Like in that general vicinity, like there is a majority of the country's population. It's crazy. Very comforting extra stream tonight. Yeah, I listen, I look to cause as little existential dread as possible. That's my goal. Hey, we're at 67. Use a lot of TTS redeems. Fair enough. About 6 hours from Victoria/Vancouver, BC. Ah, neat. I think I'm that far by flight. Can't wait to be at 69 encounters. Well, I hope that I don't have to get there because I've already gotten the shiny by then. But you're probably right, yeah. It'll be dope. Don't worry, I'm already at my existential dread limit. It's impossible to have more. Fair, fair. Yeah, it's bad. It's just bad, and it's going to get worse. And there's not really anything we can do about it. It's a very frustrating feeling to be watching this and actively like affected by it, but also a spectator at the same way. The cracks are forming in small ways. I mean, yeah, there's not no hope, but I would love a lot more agency in the matter than I have. Leopards are sharpening their teeth to start biting faces. Yeah. And the thing is, I don't really get any schadenfreude from like leopards eating people's face. The leopards eating the faces of the leopard eating face party. So it's rough. Random side tangent. Why do so many YouTubers end up being terrible people? I think because there is a self-selection for people who are looking for that kind of attention, and the people who are looking for that attention and also would be more online and aware of YouTube as a thing. I think less so now for people who are coming now. Well, that's not true, but I think like in general, the people who are going to become YouTubers are probably more internet savvy and less sociable, like in person sociable. Not hard and fast rule, but the tendency would be like you are more likely to be less in person sociable, and more online, and also looking for the attention. That's a self-selection thing, and I think that combination can lead to someone not being equipped to handle the responsibilities of the amount of social power they have as a famous YouTuber. So that's why you see so many people who, the second they get any sort of like attention from a young fan who DMs them, you're gonna see them not spurn those attentions because they have been looking for that kind of attention for a long time. Found out today someone I used to watch is a Nazi. Oh, you're not even talking about the Adobe stuff. You're talking about my heart goes out to you kind of stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, it's that. I think that the algorithms lately have been incentivizing that kind of ideology, or at least not de-incentivizing it, and it has become more popular because it is controversial and gets clicks. That's bad too, but this was just a random shock to me today. Yeah. I would say both are bad. Coming out, another one of my hot takes. I think that Nazis and pedos are bad. They're a well-known speedrunner too. Oof, that's rough. Is it some? I mean, I don't know if you want to share it, but I'm curious if I know who you're talking about. They are on a small channel. I mean, there's some big channels that are actively pushing it out. I hear math that bad. I don't know what that means, Dazzling. They're at 1.1 million? Holy cow. I didn't realize speedrunners got that big. I'll do you DM you them? Sure. Check real quick. Right. These people have shit for brains. I mean, yeah. It like obviously they have been convinced of some really, really toxic and wrong things. And yeah, it's hard to be empathetic towards them because they are extremely unempathetic towards a bunch of people. Wait, really? I did not know that. I'm gonna have to look up more. I think I'm subscribed to them. Damn, that sucks if that's the case. Lots of men have a black hole in their brains that absorbs any and all disinformation that passes the event horizon and ruins people. Yeah. I mean, it's not just a men thing, but like it's definitely we're seeing a lot of stuff. It's very prominent in some of the like manosphere circles recently. Read a book from a survivor of the camps, and it was one of the most impactful books I've ever read, and it disgusts me that people are okay with it. Yeah, I mean, it not to give them any sort of defense, but it is almost 100% chance they have not heard about that kind of stuff. They either haven't heard it at all, or they've heard like, you know, bits and pieces of it and don't really believe it, or don't like it doesn't really like emotionally hit with them. It's a lot of people. A lot of these people are extremely uninformed or misinformed. Nobody really made a video on it, so not a lot of people found out, but he was found being active in a neo-Nazi Discord server. Oof. That's rough. That's not good. That's really disappointing. I really enjoyed his videos. Oh well. Anywho, we should probably move on from when you said random side tangent, I was like, oh, thank goodness we're not going to talk about anything. We're going to be moving over to something a little bit less controversial, but then it was not. That's why history is basically untaught at middle school, high school level, so you can get away with repeating it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just it's much easier to convince people of wrong things when they're uninformed, and yeah, that's why they are looking to defund public schooling and restrict what can be taught, that kind of stuff. What is playing in the background?
You have a fine jazz band.
I don't know what the hell is playing in the background there. I'm switching over to a different video. That was weird, man. Discussion bot save us. Honestly, yeah. Probably should. He was complaining in the server
If you could
about
go
not being
back in
allowed to say
time
the
to see
N-word
the
because
Big
he's white.
Bang, would you
Yikes.
change anything and how?
Oh, we got an SCD. Let's go. We go back in time to see the Big Bang. Would you change anything and how? I feel like at least two people are going to say, yeah, just cancel it. Random side tangent, metal slides are only fun if you have wax paper for your butt. It's so true. The amount of burns I got as a child from metal slides, holy cow. How dare you read my mind? I'd make it less sexy. Yeah. All of these universes banging into existence. Horrifying. Think of the children. I would make it so human never exists. There you go. Close enough. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, we switch over. Alright, I gotta pause, unmute. And go this way. And a black TV. Oh! Shiny Yanma. It's a dupe, but I'll take it. Let's go. Your pack sounds good, Dazzling. All right. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. The only thing I'm just a little disappointed about is it's a duplicate, and now it's possible I'm not going to get a shiny, and I wasted it, quote unquote. But you know, that's not how it actually works. So. Oh, that's good. Boom, boom, boom. Should lie down and let nature reclaim us. Just the bad people? I don't know. I feel like the bad people, a lot of them can be convinced to change their ways if you are able to, you know, be patient enough and compassionate enough to, like, see the humanity in them. So there are people who are too far gone, but, you know. I am definitely a believer in people being able to change and see the error in their beliefs. So families can watch it. Can take that yam off your hands next to the LA stream. Sounds good. Works for me. All yours. Oh my goodness. Screw patience, just reset button. Yeah. Oh, there's Porygon. That's what I like to say. Ow. Dude, go away. Oh my god, stop flashing the camera. Ooh, a Flareon. Neat. Dude, if I could get a shiny evolution, that'd be awesome. Honestly, if I can get any of the necessary shinies from a SCD, that'd be awesome, because there are so many that I'm going to have to get from an SCD, and I've gotten none. It's real bad. It's going to be, like, years of attempts at this point, based on the amount of shinies I've gotten from SCDs that are, like, Pokemon that can only be obtained from the SCD. The Big Bang was when Jesus was conceived. Yep, you know it. No, stop it. Good. Oh, number. Oh. No shiny Porygon this time. Oh, I hate the Floatzels. They're the worst. Oh. Can you stop looking at me so I can heal up? Thank you. Try and make things a little more positive. A lot of people say love and empathy are what makes us human. It's not true. The only thing humans exclusively do is cook. Ah, I mean, that is a wonderful way to like express your personality and appreciation and love and stuff like that. So I do think cooking is a wonderful like human activity. And I like very specific. Like I don't always enjoy cooking, but I always enjoy cooking for other people. Like actively cooking for them, not like meal prep for the week. That's sometimes boring. But like whenever there are people over and I'm like cooking a meal for them, I always love doing that. It's always a wonderful activity. Got the whole Porygon line, just not shiny. Yeah, I'm looking for the shiny versions, unfortunately. Can I leave now? Thank you. I really hope that noise doesn't come back in PLZA. What, the shiny sound effect? I hope the shiny sound effect comes back. I hope that... if you're talking about a different sound effect, like the alpha sound effect, then yeah, but I really want them to have a shiny sound effect. So no shiny in the space-time distortion, but we did get a shiny Yanma. Oh, the near-death screech alarm. I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. Swear none of the evolutions in this game are sized right. I've not thought about it enough to say either way. Alright, switch back. We mute this again. And we go and play the music again. And we play the Pokemon Emerald again with the other controller. There we go. Oh, my goodness. I really hope that Legends is like a good sequel to PLA, because I love that game so much. It's just too good. I really hope that I get a similar amount of enjoyment out of it. Like, not, I don't know if that it will ever be on par, but I hope that it's not like a huge disappointment comparatively. I hope that I still have a fun time and get a lot of good enjoyment out of it, because I'm gonna be really sad if like if PLA was like a one-off and the formula they don't nail the formula ever again. That could be sad to me. Some scientists believe cooking also what made us human. The easier to digest food, breaking down cell walls, and killing bad things by cooking allows us to afford more energy to evolution. Oh, fascinating. That's an interesting thing. I never thought about that. Should I do asparagus or broccoli with my pork medallions? Personally, I'd go asparagus. But if you're worried about your pea smelling, then go with the broccoli. Both are good choices, assuming you cook them well. Both can be quite tasty. I just am a bit more partial to asparagus. Like seeing them in the overworld, they just look so small. I know they aren't huge Pokemon, but I still feel like they were just measured wrong. I mean, it's all like not perfect. Like there's the sizes of Pokemon are like ridiculously out of whack for a lot of them. So there is a level of normalization that they do with them, and I'm sure that it's possible that they just like misnormalized the evolutions. Need another Pokemon game set in the past where I'm fighting for my life. Yeah, I am a little disappointed that it's not set in the past, because I would love to like learn more of the lore of Kalos, but I'm not. That's not a deal breaker for me. But I would like more of like the legends, not the currents. Got a lot of people smelling my pee this week. Listen, some people are self-conscious about that. Personally, I use it as perfume, but It just, yeah. Some people are weird about that. The EVs are like mascots at this point to mess them up specifically. Yeah, listen, fair. It's fair. I just have not thought about it much. Real eau de toilet. Less fun, but still an interesting fact. Male honeybees can only mate once. That makes sense. There's only one queen. Hit it and quit it, right? It, in this case, being life. Yeah, they die afterwards, exactly. Gracious. What did I miss? We got a shiny Yanma in PLA. Their force of their finish literally explodes them. Quite literally coming their brains out. At least they get that honey. Oh yeah. If you know what I mean. I need to get a new copy of Wii Music. I want to do that as a one and done. It's so loud it's audible to the human ear. you're just sitting in the yard enjoying a nice breezy spring day, and all of a sudden you just hear, "Oh!" And you're like, "Huh? What's going on? Oh no, another male bee cummed himself to death." Didn't know we could hear it. That's incredible. That is incredible. How about playing Wii Party on the channel? I'd be down. I love Wii Party. The only problem is, I don't know how fun it would be playing against the computers. I played that game so much that it would probably be way too easy to play against just the computers. So I would need to like do it whenever someone was like IRL playing with me. So I don't know when or if that opportunity would come up, but I would definitely be down. The B movie is pretty sinister then. Oh no. Barry B. Benson. What's the deal with the bees dying? Next time you see some bees and all of a sudden you hear a popping sound, we may have just fucked. Incredible. Incredible. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I am so disappointed that we didn't get a shiny when we were hearing about that. Like, can you imagine? I finally get the shiny after years of attempts. And it in the short, I have to show a clip of me talking about how bees explode audibly when they fuck. And then the shiny Manectric comes up. Oh my goodness, that'd be incredible. Is the shiny Yanma male? Oh god, what happens with combies? Oh my goodness. Alright, we're over 6,800 now. Neat. Would have been wonderful. I know. It's unfortunate. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be talking about something equally awful and and crazy when we finally get it. You can only get one egg per male combi. Apparently.
What's the deal with all the bees dying? Maybe they should have stuck with colony collapse dances.
Honestly, not a bad Jerry Seinfeld impression. Why was it so loud? It's a good question. I don't know. Sometimes it just decides to be weird. It was coded in like a couple streams at most. It is not the most robust code out there. Why was it through a ball gag? I could not tell you. I could not tell you. My throat hurts from giggling so much. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, this stream is not for the faint of heart. This stream is not for new viewers. My throat hurts from the ball gag. That only happens to me on Thursdays, but also, I am probably gonna end off stream like at 1 at the latest, just because I have a really early meeting tomorrow and I gotta get some sleep. So I apologize that it's gonna be a bit of a shorter stream, but I gotta get some rest, unfortunately. Lame, but you know, these things happens. Saturday, Thursdays. Yeah, listen, it's when I do a huge marathon from Saturday through Thursday. That's when the ball gag happens. I had to bite my wrist to stop. I don't know what you're talking about. We have lovely conversations on this channel. I mean, we do. It's true. Perhaps you need to already be here and aware of the vibe before you are able to truly appreciate these wonderful conversations. I have a meeting early tomorrow as well. Oof. Probably get to bed soon. All right. Have a good night, Luigi. Damn, I shouldn't have reminded you. Nah, I'm just kidding. Have a good night. Good luck with the meeting tomorrow, and see you next stream. What Jackbox games do you guys want to play on Thursday, by the way? Whoops. Surely pull up all the Jackbox Naughty pack? We could do that. What are the games in that one again? I can't remember. Obviously, we'll play some Quiplash at some point. And we can do some Naughty Pack ones. Are there any other ones that people are like particularly interested in? I've never seen what's in it. All right. Fair enough. Honestly, I could probably just pull it up now if I really wanted to. Let's get to 8:15 and then I'm gonna check Steam real quick. Just know it has the word naughty in it, which will trigger Minx's spidey sense. True. That's all we need. I should do another Infinite Craft stream sometime. I miss playing that one. I like doing the bingo ones. It's been a while. It's been a while. A Quicklash? What is this? A Loviatar stream? I don't know what Loviatar is. Alright, let me check Steam real quick. Steam. Marvel Rival stream or another Party Animal stream, or a Celeste stream. I mean, all of those are good suggestions. Marvel Rivals, like I said, I want my first one to be a collab with Chev, but I am down. I am loving that game. It is a fun one to play for sure, and I'm getting decent at it too, which is nice. Celeste, I'm definitely down to do as a one and done sometime. Obviously, it won't necessarily stay a one and done, but I'll start it as a one and done at the very least. And then Party Animals for sure. Yeah, I'm down. Problem is I have way too many series that I want to like keep going, and I just play too many games. That's why the variety streams are nice. All right, let me check real quick. Let's see. So we got Jackbox Naughty Pack. It is a Naughty Drawful, it looks like. Store page, maybe? What about the games that I've suggested? Those are going to be part of a variety stream at some point, Tazlin. Mostly negative. Why are they mostly negative? There's Faking It, Dirty Drawful, and Let Me Finish. But the Guitar Hero style game with Celeste music they announced in Nintendo Direct. I already S-ranked all the Celeste songs, and I'm in the top 100 on the leaderboard for 2 of them. Nice! Was that the... That wasn't the Potapon one, right? That was a different one. I'm curious why all of these reviews are bad. Games seem unimaginative and slowly turn into a feeling of do-it-yourself, where you end up making the game and try to find $20. My personal opinion is it's just not worth it. Okay, so it looks like most of it's just that it wasn't worth it, and they're all just like rehashes of other games, but with like less clothing. Let Me Finish is certainly an interesting name, for sure, for sure. We could try that one, I suppose. I don't know. We'll definitely try it. Less clothing is always better. I mean, true. I've been saying that about baptisms for years. If you finish, you'll die. Oh no. Are you a bee? That got me. I was not expecting it. All right. Oh, yeah, we can do some Let Me Finish. We can do some Drawful, dirty or otherwise. We can do some Quiplash, and I think that'll probably get us through most of the night. Wish there was more Celeste songs in it though. There's only 4. Yeah, that's unfortunate. With those types of things like the collabs and stuff like that, it usually isn't that extensive of a soundtrack. Also, Just Dance 25 is like, it's basically like Spotify of Just Dance. It's so weird. It's so different than what I'm used to with Just Dance. We were my wife really wanted to get the 2022 version to play like months ago, and we went to Target to pick it up. They only had the 2025 version, so I got it because, like, you know, it's still Just Dance. It's new Just Dance and stuff like that. And we didn't end up playing it that weekend, and we ended up like last weekend or the weekend before or something like that, she was finally like, let's play Just Dance, and I was like, all right, fine. And first of all, we even though we bought it at a store, it was a case that just had a piece of paper with a digital code, which is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard of. Like, why are you selling me a plastic case with a piece of paper in it? Just give me the damn code. If I wanted the damn code, I would just order it online. Why am I going to the store if I don't want a physical copy? But that's what it was. And then once we got it downloaded and stuff like that, we started playing it, and like some of the songs were all right. But first of all, the 40 songs, they had 40 songs on there for the like base game. At least 7 or 8 of them were duplicates with a different dance for the same song. And then and it was just so it was really only like 32 songs, and it was like slim pickings, and a lot of it was like, you know, pop songs that I had never heard of, which that's on me. It's 2025 Just Dance. It makes sense that there's pop songs from 2025, and I'm just not as familiar. But then they like would show all of these other songs that like I did recognize and were a lot of fun, looked like a lot of fun, but they were in Just Dance Plus, which is a subscription service where you pay to like get access to other songs. And they have like a much larger library, and this is where all like the classic ones are, and like a lot more popular songs that are not just the most new pop songs. It's obviously trying to lure you in by having you buy the base game, and then they don't make it good enough on its own, so then you are incentivized to pay a subscription for the better songs. It's just it's the exact same model as every other game. It's just so blatant with Just Dance. Scattered and Lost, Confronting Myself, Resurrection's the best song in the game, Reach for the Summit. Oh, nice. But yeah, I hate that games nowadays are just like the base game, which is charging more money than a fully fledged game would in the past, is like not a complete game, and then they sell you extra DLC to make it a complete game, or even worse, a subscription model with access to the rest of the game, and you end up paying like the full price, which is higher than the old full games were, and then you have to pay on top of that DLC payments just to get like the full game. It's a predatory tactic, and I really, really despise it. This is why BG3 is so incredible. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like BG3, it was expensive for sure, but it's 100 hours of content, and there's no paywalls, there's no microtransactions. This is just, they put their heart and soul into a wonderful, wonderful game, and you're paying for that experience. No, you know, back-end costs, no subscriptions, no nothing. It's just, you pay your money. It might be a little high, and if that's the case, no harm, no foul. And then you get a great game. That's the way to go. And most companies don't do that, because you can technically make more money by nickel and diming or hiding things behind paywalls. Me spending $40 yesterday for more songs in a Miku game. I mean, yeah, like it. There's a reason they do it. It's because it does make money, lots of it. It just is awful. Piracy exists for a reason. True. Welcome to the stream, Lucian. I don't know if you've been lurking, but I appreciate you being here. But yeah, that's true. It sucks that is the only real method to like get around that. 8 free patches, including one that is basically a DLC. Are you talking about like the extra like subclasses and stuff like that? Because I guess I could consider that a DLC. It was 120 songs in the game. That's free to download. Yeah, that's true. And like that is one thing where it fits like a free to play game, and then they have like purchases in the game it's like slightly better, but still, like, it'd be better if you just like I think I would prefer like just having a game cost a certain amount of money and then you get everything in it, rather than getting it for free, but then everything fun is behind individual paywalls and you end up spending more money than you would have spent on the full game just to get the stuff you want a la carte. Yeah, the free version only has 2 songs. Exactly. Yeah, it's basically they give you a demo, and then the real game costs nickel and dimes all the way through. It's that stuff is deceptive, and I'm not really a fan of it. But whatever. I can't control their pricing model. I can only control what I spend my money on. With all that being said, I kind of do want to keep the Just Dance subscription. They gave it like a 30-day free trial, so I'm probably gonna keep using it. I actually think it's gonna be a really good way to exercise. I really enjoyed doing it when I was playing the other weekend. I kind of want to make it more of a part of my routine and just like exercise playing that game. So I might just do that, and then justify the cost as almost like a gym subscription. I just have to make sure to actually play it regularly and use it regularly if that's the case. I'm not going to mention the absurd amount of money I've spent on gacha games. I'm well aware. And listen, it's your money. It's up to you what you want to do with it. And there is a reason that those games have those types of microtransactions, because they'll make a ton of money on people. It's just, it's rough. Do we have an STD yet? All right. We'll go for another. We'll go until 6850 encounters, and then I'm gonna probably call it a night. Get some sleep, because I gotta be in a meeting by 7:30, because we have to include people who are halfway across the world in the meeting. So it has to be early enough that it's only like late evening for them and not like the middle of the night, unfortunately. Ugh. The other thing I could do is I could just stream myself doing Just Dance. That could be funny. This morning I was listening to our YouTube donos a gacha game. I'm not sure anymore. So who doesn't? Thank you so much for the $3 dono. I really, really appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat. A DDR Mario mix. Interesting. I don't have DDR, unfortunately, but that could be a cool thing. Honestly, it would be dope if I were to eventually have a DDR machine. Like I always loved. Like, I always wanted to play DDR whenever I would go to, like, an arcade and stuff like that. I was always so, like, self-conscious about the fact that I was going to be bad at the game, and it's such a visible game that I, like, never really allowed myself to play it growing up. So, like, it would always be, like, I would always, like, see it, and I'd be like, oh, that looks like it'd be fun to play. But, like, I'm going to be, like, really bad at it, and it's, like, a big price tag commitment to, like, do that game, and people are going to see me like not playing well, and I would get in my head about it. Eventually I played and stuff like that. I didn't continually I have played it before, but I definitely did not play it as much as I probably would have otherwise. I want to play D&D DR. How would that work? That's hilarious. that could be something that could be hilarious. Is that already a thing? I feel like it's probably already a thing. But if it's not a thing, how would that work? Have some experience back in the day with the DDR. Practice song was a bop. Dope. What was the practice song? Or is that the name of the song? Oh yeah, I was bringing this up before. This morning I had been listening to the this morning I wake up before I put on my makeup. Say a little prayer for you. That's the one. Say a little prayer for you. I was listening. I saw a bunch of shorts in a row of that dance trend, and I was listening to the song because it's a really good song and I really like it. And then I was like thinking of like the other dance trends that I've recently seen that I've enjoyed, and the one that came to mind was Barbara's Rhubarb, Rhubarb Bar, and I listened to that multiple times this morning. As I was getting ready for work, I was just going, abracadabra. I really need to learn that song because, like, I did take German for 2 years, so I could at least vaguely like mimic the sounds a bit. Not sure on the name, but I know it was pretty good. Nice. Roll for initiative. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know either. Love rhythm type games, but I've never played DDR. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's definitely like it definitely takes some getting used to because like it is like I can totally see it being like a pattern thing where you're not even listening to the song, you're not even like reacting to like the things. It's just I see this pattern of arrows, that means my body needs to do this. Like I can totally see it being one of those things where you just translate it into like muscle memory stuff and it's not even about the music anymore. I don't know if that makes it good or bad, but it is something that I can definitely see about it. But I have not played too much of it, so I'm not good at it. Rhythm games are how I find some of my favorite songs. Like one of my favorites right now I first heard in the Miku Gacha game. Nice. All right, so with that, we are going to end off the stream. No shinies in Ultimate Hardcore Shiny Manectric Hunt again. Of course, these things happen. But we did get a shiny in PLA, a shiny Yanma, so GG's there. And we're going to go find ourselves someone to raid, so don't go anywhere just yet. I really, really appreciate you being here, though. I hope that you had a fun time. If you did not yet like the stream and subscribe to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless, though, let's go see who we can raid. Ooh, Turtle Tactics is playing Battle for Bikini Bottom. Let's do that one. That was the very first game I streamed on the channel, was the rehydrated version, which is what he's playing. So let's do it. Let's go raid him. Show some love. Can't stand all these deaf boys. That's the actual name? Oh, nice. Yanma. All right. Hashtag Ectric grade. Hope to see you over there. Carlos, thank you so much for joining as well. I really hope to see you over there. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. And until the next one, I will see you over in the stream. Bye.